Yeah. Oops. I don't know how, but somehow I once again lost the game audio for the next 4 videos. Sorry about that. It's basically all of the Ilya arc. I will endeavor to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I think this is a good chapter to... Well, it wouldn't be a warp skip, because Soluline still only has 10 magic. But a good chapter to attempt to warp on. A warp assist, shall we say. Oh right, I forgot. Like, warp range in this game is actually pretty fucking nutso. Maybe I can warp skip it. I guess we'll see. Oh, 11 magic now. Okay, so she's now better, at warp skipping. So, there is a Berserk Staff. Where is it? Here? Yeah. But the biggest thing that, like, the reason I think warp would be good for this chapter is... there's some rivers and ballistas, and it's very hard to get, your units to the end. And it's also just a very big map in general. We'll go ahead and send that. You know who probably wants that? Duget probably wants that. The little dingus. All those hit issues. Well, I say that. He's facing 81 now. Ooh! And he crits. And he crits. That was fucking baller. He heard me. He heard me. I still want him to eat the book, but he heard me. And it scares me. Okay, what is your range? So you can go to there. Okay, so you go there. You go there. Doodly doodly. But yeah, there's a lot of rivers and forests, and it's very hard to navigate this map without flyers, and you only have one Delphi shield, and there's a few ballistas, there's a Berserk Staff. It's just kind of a mess. We will, however, get rid of one of the ballistas on turn 1. And I've got the Delphi shield on Shea, because she's frailer than Melisse, and so it helps her more to not take effective damage. Also, apparently we won't get rid of it on turn 1. Awkward. That's fine. Just charging on. Charging on forward. Everyone just go. Everyone just go. There are also a lot of fairly obnoxious flyer reinforcements. It's why Kleinline has, been taken off the bench. Yeah. Okay, we'll go there. You rescue and then just plot forward. I'm sure she'll be fine. Even with the penalties to speed and skill, I'm sure she'll be fine. And then everyone else is just on the center island. Eventually the river gets frozen, but that doesn't really do anything about the fact that the forests are still slowing down your grounded units. So this in general can be a very frustrating map to play in vanilla. And I imagine that it will be slightly frustrating here too. The terrain stuff is going to be exacerbated by my lack of flyers, but the fact that both of my flyers are just like swole as hell, like these are better than the average Shanna and Milady, right? Like they have to be. And the average Zeus at this point as well. Because it's just the best qualities of everyone. Like it's just... I'm just very, very happy with this. This very, very cool, strong team. Get it cool because I'm in the snow? Did I make that joke good enough? So Melisse should delete these guys. Oh, does not one run with the javelin. I needed the javelin because 2 of the wyverns have javelins. But I guess what I can do is just 2-round them. Like, she's probably fine, especially because they have Garbo hit on her. I like the houses in the background, the little, like, village houses. I think that's a nice little touch. So yeah, I can have her bonk them from a range. The 17, that's a lot, actually. But I mean, I still think the Delphi Shield was better on Shea, But, maybe warping Melissa over here was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, maybe warping her over here was a bit of a mistake. She's taking more damage than I expected, and she's doing less than I expected. I got overconfident because of how strong my units are, and I forgot how strong enemy units are also. Because they're kind of goated. They're kind of, really absurd. Is that guy who moved the Berserk guy? I need to know if he moves. That is the Berserk guy, okay. So I think what we do is just jab. We want to kill someone. So we jab you? Yeah, I think we jab the Steel Lance guy. Because that'll be dealing more damage than the Horse Slayer would be. And hopefully I didn't just put her in range of the Ballista, did I? Oh, well she might be dead. Because I don't have Physic. Okay, we can figure this out. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. 23. Okay, I think I've got it. So first thing is first. Shea goes all the way down. Shu can go shoot this guy. Yeah, just use the killer bow for more accuracy and also the chance to crit. Boom! We can make this work. Silver Lance, Axe Reaver, Killer Lance, Steel Lance, and Javelin. Okay. What you want is to drop Ray in the forest, dance from above, there we go, there we go, Dugat, I think Dugat move up to here. Sololine warp. And then what we do is trade Delphi Shield for Javelin. Do we rescue and try to Kanto out? I don't think that's a good idea. I think we just fly away. Because then she's facing... If we rescue and Kanto out... Or actually, that she would have only faced one. Melissa might be dead, and it might be because I didn't rescue and Kanto out. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Everyone else move forward. Everyone else move forward. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because she won't be taking effective damage, but she will still be taking, like, those ballistas are very, very strong. So that's certainly certainly something to be a little bit scared of. But the Wyverns didn't exactly have, like, super stellar hit rates on her. So, and they also didn't deal, like, tons of damage. So, we'll see. I mean, it's FE6, right? Like, no hit is ever guaranteed in FE6. Technically speaking, not even a 100% is guaranteed in FE6, but that's not, super relevant. Okay, that's good. That's a good dodge. And you're dead. And dodge this. That's a good dodge! And you're dead. Okay, I don't think she can die now. Because with the Delphi shield, the Ballista is going to be doing a lot less damage to her. So I think she's safe. And wabam! And please double. Yes, okay. Pegasus Knight getting weighed down. Ooh. Ooh. It's fine. Okay, so that's gonna be... Yeah, so that's 1 damage. Oh, and it's a dodge anyway. I still think the warp was probably worth it. Just to keep her alive. Like, I've got Hamern. I've got all my Hamern uses left. I'm probably gonna use them all on the warp. Just because I've been very conservative with the legendary weapons because I haven't really needed them. And generally you either use Hamern on the legendary weapons or on warp. And like I don't think I'm gonna need it for the legendary weapons just because of how conservative I've been. Just accidentally. Well, also, like, no one can use Areola is one of the other reasons, right? Like, can Solo Line even use Areola? Probably not. Yeah, fucking D rank. No thank you. Okay. Shu, just go ahead and kill. Just do a murder. Thank you. Bum, ba ba da bum. What are we getting? Speed. Nice. You can go ahead and do a murder as well. No, I want to do a murder. That's not a murder. Oh, wow, she's shirtless. Oh, no, no, no. NSFW. Oh, no. Hand axe. You can kill, right? You can kill, right? You can kill, right? Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get this together. Let's... We cannot one-shot, so we just bonk with the sword for extra accuracy. And Alan's taking 12 is, like, not ideal, but, like, not... It's not unideal. Yeah, Ray needs an escort. How far can Laughin reach? To there. Okay, so you go there to escort Ray. Okay. And then... I think I am slightly concerned about this. Not that guy. Where is he? The Berserker. This guy? No, that's Physic. Are you the Berserk? That's the Berserk. I'm a little concerned there, and I can't reach. I think we do that. We do that. No. We kill with the lance. Priscilla is in range to restore, Priscilla is in range to restore Shea if she gets berserked. Shea is going to continue to escort Ray towards the boss. Doge is just going to stab this guy with an iron lance. With a silver lance. Boom! Fucking Doge. Or Dugget. Is it Dugget? I guess because it's Garrett, not Garrier. Fucking Garrett. He's so fucking baller. Okay, you can heal up Chew. And then Melise, I think, is going to Elixir, probably. I think Melise flies up. What are you? What are you? Flux. Okay, so I think Melise flies up, item, equip the javelin, and drink an elixir. Just sippy sippy. And now we've got our 2 flyers. Although I guess if Melise gets berserked, it's a little scary. I didn't really think that far ahead. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out what's going to happen. Because that berserk guy, he is a problem. And, like, because priests are, like, because they have high res, you can't even, like, kill them with Seize Tome. So, like, status stabs, moving status stabs in particular, are, like, really, annoying. So that's, you know, certainly a thing. Wowie wowie, 20 damage flux. Yeah, Melise, please get a res level up at some point or something. Or eat a talisman, or like... Yikesers. Yikesers. It's fine though, because like the pegs aren't doing any damage to her, right? Like, especially not the javelin. Maybe the Silverlance one. There's probably a Silverlance one. There's always a Silverlance one. I do appreciate that groups of enemies in FE6 have like super varied weapons, so it's not like everyone has a javelin or whatever. It makes like approaching the group a little bit more interesting to figure out, because you're like, well, there's one with a Horse Slayer. The only thing that I don't appreciate about that is sometimes there'll be like just a random one with a killer weapon, and it just becomes obnoxious to deal with. Okay, well, you made it easy for me. You're the Berserker, right? Yeah, you made this easy for me then. I don't have to deal with you anymore. It's just stabby stabby. You didn't even end your turn in a forest tile. Like, absolutely fucking scrub behavior. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And my weapon level increased. Is that S? It is! I will soon be able to use the Maltet. As soon as we get it. Well, I mean, so this Shaman can't reach Melise. So do we just go here, Jav, kill this guy, and then fly Shea over and airdrop Ray? Ooh, okay. Well, Shea is less safe now, to do that. But, okay, this Ballista is alive, but this one's dead. Shea can airdrop up here, right? Like, Ray's bulky. I think we just do that. And then everyone else, I guess I can take the Ballista, right? I can claim that for myself. I don't think Shu can fire from it, though, because she's mounted. But everyone else just, like, keep moving up. Keep on keeping on. The Ball of Death that just, like, doesn't see any combat. I don't even know if taking the Ballista would be super helpful, because, like, it's not like it has a long enough range to, like, impact where the boss is, right? The river is about to freeze as well. We're gonna see our first look at what I have been assuming is Nime plus Yoder combined. The ultimate old lady gaming. Oh, well, it's old man gaming and old lady gaming. It's just fucking old envy gaming, honestly. And I am absolutely freaking here for it. Like, just be old and non-binary, and you have my full support in anything you want to do, including war crimes. Not that Nime, or I'm guessing it's Noder? Noder would be a cool one. Noder would be the name. Otherwise, it's like Yime, which is going to be weird to pronounce. Nice 3 damage crit. Which, like, would very much fucking fit in the spirit of, like, how cursed the hack is supposed to be, right? Like, it would absolutely fit that. But I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Stabby stabby. Aww. To be fair, 66 hit. Like, these things happen. These things happen. I was a little bit surprised at the 10 damage, and then I realized Lightbrand moment. Yeah, just keep firing at Alance. I think Alance is probably going to get healed this turn by Lolina. Oh, wait. Okay, Alance is definitely getting healed this turn by Lolina. Shu can probably kill that guy, right? Oh no, you're going to silence Priscilla. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered even if it happened. Okay, so you heal. And we get to see the little Red Riding Hood sprite. I love this thing. And then someone's got to kill the Wyvern. I mean, Alance can probably do it, because the Wyvern's pretty weak right now. HP res, doesn't matter. Or Shu could do it. Like, that's more free. 99%. Also, I care about Shu getting experience. Because I did sandbag her a little in order to make sure we went the right way. Yeah, we can just do this. Rawr. Oh no! Anyway. Then we go, rawr, rawr, I'm a dragon. I'm the America dragon. Does Shea want to actually do combat? Or does Shea want to go to the left and get that village? I think Shea wants to go get that village. This is the one downside. This is the first time that, like, since the very, very early game, this is the first time the consolidation of units has really felt like a restriction. Because it means I can't have a flunky flyer go get these villages. Like, in the early game, it was a huge restriction because I couldn't, like, for example, have, like, early game for early game Binding Blade, it feels like everyone is contributing a little bit, like, all hands on deck moments, as I like to call them. Silver Lance. We will go ahead and, how much damage do you deal? So it's 30 attack with a speed of -8 speed. So you definitely live. Why don't we bait her into attacking here and then retaliate with our bow bros? I think everyone else just sort of fucking stands still, right? Yeah. Oh, hello. Right, the brigand. Forgot about that. Still fairly trivial to deal with them. I mean, like, we're about to get all the villages, right? Like, that is the one thing about, like, the brigands showing up, is they show up late enough that I feel like, especially if you're willing to warp someone, if you have someone strong enough to send over to where the wyverns are, right? Then you're probably gonna gather them all. Like, as long as you're willing to put the Delphi shield on probably Milady, but Zeus, I guess a trained Zeus, or in this case both, and warp them over, and then they can get the village and fly the fuck away. I think that generally works out. Like, maybe it doesn't work out as well in vanilla, but I guess we'll see. Nice dodge, doesn't matter, because she wouldn't have died, and she was going to be out of range anyway. 4% hit rate. Oh, I'm quaking in my booties. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this Purge? Yeah, this is Purge. I mean, 13 damage is, like, semi-significant for Rey, but it's such a low hit rate that, like, it doesn't super matter. Okay, so I think what we do is Melise goes and visits here. We grab the guiding ring. Does anyone even, like, that's just a bullion, right? At this point in the game? And then I guess I don't want to, like, die. I don't want to die. So I guess what we do is we park her there. She can get hit by the Purge and the Shaman, but I think she'll be fine. And then Rey can take out the Priest or whatever. Rey's probably going to be our boss killer. Rey or Priscilla is probably going to be our boss killer, honestly. Just because, like, I don't think Melise can handle it with her shit res. And Shay is on a different errand, and no one else is getting there. So we'll go ahead and grab you. What is this? Goddess Icon. That's also a bullion. And unfortunately, my super clever plan didn't super clever work. So we kind of have to... We can at least Ballista the Falconite, which is nice. And I can probably, can I dance? Can I get Clyde Green dance? Yeah, and then we can go ahead and shoot the other one. Bada bing, bada boom. Ballista Gaming. How often do you see that? There's not... how often do you see Ballista in the player's hands? Engage has it in Chapter 8. And in Chapter 18 and 19 with the cannons. There's a post-game Path of Radiance map that has it. It's a defend map with a Ballista, like the islands. There is... FE11, you have the movable Ballistas. Funny enough, Hector Hard Mode removes some Ballistas in Cog of Destiny, presumably because there are no archers left and they didn't want the player to be able to use them. So yeah, Fire Emblem doesn't give Ballistas to players very often. I mean, I know why. It's because 3 to 10 range is broken. But it's just interesting. It's just interesting. And I mean, we saw what happens when they give them, right? FE11, the Ballistas are absolutely fucking broken. In FE... I mean, like, dude, does anyone actually play the post-game maps in Path of Radiance? I feel like I'm the only one who ever did, right? And I don't even say played them, I looked at them, right? Because the first Fire Emblem I ever played, right, was Path of Radiance. I think you do this. Ooh. That's less than ideal. Can Melisse and Priscilla combine for a kill? Or is Ray going to have to be the boss killer? And also, what other weapons does he have other than Purge? Divine. I don't want Melisse to face a Divine. So I think we have Melisse kill the Shaman. Yeah, Melisse kill the Shaman. Ray start moving to be a boss killer. But yeah, so the story of how I know that a post-game Path of Radiance map has a Ballista is my first ever Fire Emblem with Path of Radiance. And I trained Rolf. I loved Rolf. He was one of my favorite units. He died in endgame. But I was like, well, it's the final chapter, so it doesn't super matter. A lot of people died in endgame, actually. Like, my endgame was very sloppy. And then I saw that there were post-game maps, and I looked at them, and the first one I saw had a Ballista, and I was so sad because Rolf couldn't use it anymore, and so I never played the post-game maps. And, that's my Rolf story, and my Ballista story. But I think it would be really cool, like, stationary Ballistas, I think are a really cool thing for them to give the player access to. I really like Chapter 8 of Engage, where Alcris gets that Ballista all to himself. It's a very good map for him. Yeah, I wish more Fire Emblems were willing to give stationary Ballistas to the player. Oh, I guess Three Houses did that. There's some stationary Ballistas when you're defending Garrick Mach from Edelgard in Part 1. And there's the stationary Ballista in Gronder Field that you can take, you can claim it, and use it as sort of a defensible point. But I don't necessarily know that that's the best strategy for that map. Oh god, you're atrocious! I love you! Please, please, be mine. An enemy spellcaster, watch out! Anyway, she froze the river, so it's easier for us to cross now. But, like, that doesn't do anything about the forest problem. What happened? Lord Roy, the rivers have frozen over. The Ike is so thick. We can advance more quickly now, says the guy right at the gate. Like, talk about fucking... what? If anything, Nime just helped the enemy, because now the brigands can advance more quickly, too. Oh my god. Melisse, please hit. Fucking Zeus moment, right? Am I right? Am I right, Zeus haters? 13 damage, but again, negligible hit rate. Very negligible hit rate. Okay. I think we go... Thunderbolt and Lightning. Nope. There we go. Okay, we got 8. Can Ray kill with the Ice Stone? That is the question. Speaking of the Ice Stone, I was surprised that you didn't get a Dragon Stone on Faye's join map, like one with actual durability. That would have been kind of neat, since... Ooh, ew. We'll go ahead and just stabby. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, for, like, maybe better bonuses, but because it has better bonuses, it has durability or something. I don't know. That would be kind of neat. Go ahead and equip the sword. Sword of Rooney. No one else really needs to do anything right now. Like, Iron Axe you. I'll ask you a question. But, like, yeah, I think this map is basically done. Like, once we kill the boss and we seize the throne. I mean, every map is done once you kill the boss and seize the throne. I'm kind of just filling the air because I don't know that much exciting is happening. The brigands are a little bit, like, eh. Do you have a... Okay, no, you... Oh, wait, fuck. You can hit Melise. Oh, wait. Can the brigands kill her now? Oh, no. This would be bad. Okay, they're going for Ray. It's fine, then. They're going for Ray, which means they've chosen to die. Like, there's no way she doesn't just, like, one-round all of them. Yeah. Even the one closest to Melise went for Ray. I don't know what... Like, do they not see the dragon... They're the Ice Stone bonuses? I guess that's probably it. Maybe they don't see the Ice Stone bonuses. And they think... Or maybe they just, like... They're fans of vanilla FE6, and they think that Ray... Like, what if these brigands are just, like... They're operating off of Roy being a piece of shit unit. They're like, Roy is bad, so I should be able to kill them. And they don't realize that Roy is bad, but Ray is Omega-based, Giga-Chad-based cringe mode. I don't know what those words mean. Anyway, time to kill the boss and end the map. Well, not yet, but it will be. It will be! This is very, like, it almost feels like the endgame is a victory lap for beating like, the rest of the game is kind of a victory lap for beating chapters 1 through 8. I gave a boss kill to a unit at level 20. Am I cringe yet? Dun 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 dun. Oh! The crit. I love the crit. Okay, you fly back. Does not matter. Healer Rooney. No Healer Rooney. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. One bit in the slightest. You kill with Thunder. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, there was a GBA Thunder animation that was, like, Force Lightning? Or, like, if the Fireball animation was, like, them shooting a fireball out of their hands? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with GBA animations. I mean, the custom GBA animations that you see on, like, the various animation repositories are all so fucking sick. Like, I love them. I love the community, the Fire Emblem community has, like, so many talented artists and sprite workers and animators, because it lets us see, like, really cool animations and stuff. And, you know, some of them are obviously joke ones, like the Lin pulls out a gun, or, like, Ephraim throws a book at someone, stuff, like that sorts of things. But, like, then you get stuff like that, like the Master Knight magic animation, which is, like, really cool looking. At last time, you were in there for, like, 2 turns, Nime, you fucking bitch. I love you. Please join my army.